Is the judge ready?
Yeah.
The timer. And Ben.
Yes.
Great, then let's begin. First off, how are you doing today?
I'm actually really sleepy, but other than that, I'm okay.
Same here. Okay, do you like bacon?
I generally, yes.
Okay, do you happen to have a copy of your case that I could borrow?
I made it up on the spot, so
Okay.
no.
Okay. So, let's see here. Wouldn't you agree that freedom and equity are different things, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, now. Whether it's your definition or my definition of freedom, and I'll address that in my later speech, which
We actually didn't have different. I'm the only one that's presented a definition of freedom specifically so
okay,
far.
freedom or economic freedom. Wouldn't you agree that it is a lack of governmental control, correct?
That may be what economic freedom is, but we don't really need to worry about that a whole lot because it's outside of what the resolution asks us to consider.
Okay, what are the first 5 words of the resolution?
Resolved in the realm of economics. There we go.
In the realm of economics, correct? Doesn't that mean that the resolution is talking about economics?
Absolutely. The resolution gives us the economic context to consider freedom and equity inside of.
Okay, so since it's in the realm of economics, shouldn't we use economic definitions, correct?
Right, that's why I offered a definition of economics. However, talking about just economic freedom is sort of like talking about the cereal grape nuts. It doesn't have anything to do with grapes and doesn't have anything to do with nuts. You put those two terms together and it means something else.
Okay, but that's a brand name, that's a different thing, but anyhow.
Well, I can come up with a few other examples. if you
Okay.
want.
So as you have said, people have different ideas of what fair is, correct?
Well, no, we don't need to worry about their other ideas because we have a definition to worry about in today's debate.
Okay, I understand that, but people do have different ideas of what it is, correct?
They may, yes.
And so equity, you talked a lot about theory. So in the real world, how does it look to value equity above freedom? That must involve the government, correct?
Not necessarily, but generally, yes.
Okay.
But when we look at the real world, we need to be considering real world examples, but what the words actually mean.
Okay. So wouldn't you agree that different governments have, different people in government even are, since they are people, they have different ideas of what fair is, correct?
Absolutely.
So even if we say you have to, do our governments always do exactly what they say or exactly what people tell them to?
Of course not.
Are governments often even corrupt?
They often are corrupt.
So how do we know when we say, when we say we should value equity above freedom, how do we know the government is actually going to do that correctly?
That's why we offer definitions in today's debate round, so that we don't have to worry about different definitions inside of the government.
Okay, thank you. No further questions.
Could I have part time and 30-second intervals, please?
Certainly.
Thank you very much.